Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Your homeboy Ali Tahir 60 back once again. I think Eid has been announced for Sunday day. Again, a beautiful Wembley Masjid in the background just over there, as you can see. Um, yeah, the first topic that I do want to raise is with regards to Brother Isa Frimpong. I done a video a few nights ago on Brother Isa. I think you're probably all aware that he was a very, alhamdulillah, a prolific, at the same time, a prolific, a very humble dawah speaker at Hyde Park Corner. Very humble, ikhlaq, other beautiful qualities that you would expect of someone involved in dawah work. And it's only been 72 hours since his burial. He was buried Gardens of Eden. I think they're based somewhere in Ilford. And I only know the brother. I only know the dearly departed brother, Rahimullah, through his YouTube videos and his YouTube work. And the issue of concern is that certain other speakers, not certain other speakers, there's one other speaker in Hyde Park known as Brother Shamsi, has decided to take it upon himself, and this is about defending the honor and dignity of our dearly departed brother Isa Frimpong. And that's what it's about. This Brother Shamsi, I used to have a lot of respect for this individual. He's also involved in dawah work at the park, and to cut a long story short, he's obviously decided to take it upon himself to do a video faulting Brother Isa. He's not here to defend himself. He's no longer with us. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi rajiun. Rahimullah, Brother Isa, and he's no longer with us. This Brother Shamsi, who also runs a YouTube channel, is no longer with us. And what I'm going to do is a few brothers, Brother Muhammad Dajjal, Brother Ali Dawah, Brother Haji as well from Birmingham. Some crazy driving going on tonight, you have to forgive me. I am going to do the second segment at home in my garage. In my man cave, should I say, yeah. So Brother Isa has, Brother Ali Dawah, I'm going to leave a link in the video. I'm going to leave a link below where Brother Ali Dawah has refuted Shamsi's claims, basically. How you're hurting the feeling of the family. Have some shame, have some ghairat, have some izzat. Be a man of honor and dignity, adab and ikhlaq, like Brother Isa was. Shamsi, that's all I'm going to say to you. Our paths have never crossed, but if they do, I will speak to you sincerely and advise you against these sort of statements when someone's passed away. The video that Brother Shamsi did put up, he's taken down now. It got got a massive seal of disapproval. So I'll leave a link in the videos that have obviously contested and defended the honor and dignity of Brother Isa Frimpong. A lot of brothers have came out against opposing Shamsi's videos. I'm no longer going to be following this Brother Shamsi. I had a lot of respect, and but no longer. You don't defame and denigrate the name of a deceased person, especially someone who is involved in such a noble work such as dawah. So alhamdulillah, a massive respect to Brother Ali Dawah, Brother Bro Haji, Brother Muhammad Dajjal, the big YouTubers are, we are nothing but small fry, but that they came out and defended the honor and dignity of our Brother Isa. May he rest in peace. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi rajiun. Rahimullah, Brother Isa. People who purport to be part of the Save sect. So the Save sect, just to give you a little bit of background on it, without waffling on for too long, the Save sect is a very famous hadith. The Prophet ﷺ stated that there will be 73 sects close to the end of times or close to the end of the Day of Judgment. Please feel free to correct me. There will be 73, only one will walk through the gates of paradise, and the other 72 will be in hell. These are people who feel that they have a Save sect complex or a superiority complex, such as our committee members who are running the masjid, and also people like Brother Shamsi. Anyway, look, I want to do the second segment at home. It's very, very loud tonight. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Back once again. I did tell you that I was going to do a second segment, 3 issues that I've got to discuss. The first was Brother Isa. The second is individuals and collectives such as the committee feel those who suffer from a syndrome of the safe sex, the safe sex syndrome, so the other individual or group of individuals that we have is the Masjid Committee. I couldn't help but notice, I think I've advised you people about the Facebook campaign that they've conducted, trying to gather funds for the supposed completion of renovation works in the masjid. That's all I want to say. It's on their Facebook page. I'm banned from making any comments on it, so are a whole lot of other brothers. Yeah, it's important to notice that this same group feel that they are the ones who are the rightful guardians of the masjid. They're going to walk through the gates of heaven on the day of judgment. And then you close the masjid. So what they've gone and done is that they've started a GoFundMe page, and literally lied to the organisation that runs the GoFundMe organisation. Well, the GoFundMe. They've literally lied to the GoFundMe organisers who have set up the page for them. Look, we all know that the masjid was set up 22 years ago. This masjid on Ealing Road was set up 22 years ago, and it served as a community masjid, open to the public as well. Not just to Allah, open to the entire public, the whole world, essentially. They've made a statement on their GoFundMe page, on their little blurb, stating that due to the COVID-19 circumstances that, transpired on end of March, 29th of March, they were forced, their hand was forced to close the masjid due to government advice. That's a lot of rubbish, absolute crap. The masjid was shut 2.5 months prior. It was shut mid-January. They stopped people from coming in and only opened it to run a tuition centre for kids and to take money off people. Basically on their GoFundMe page, the Masjid Committee has stated that they need money to essentially run, to complete the renovation works. Another £20,000, please. Just, I don't know, they requested the same on Facebook 2 weeks ago. So now they've decided to have a GoFundMe page. Totally fictitious rubbish. They've used, money, they've used your money to keep prominent brothers of the community, such as myself, anyone who dares to speak out against them, make fictitious allegations of, harassment, rubbish, so on and so forth, to keep us out of the masjid. That's what they've gone and done. And you have to remember that the committee is only made up of a group of 6 individuals. They are very self-serving. They only serve themselves, a few family members. They don't speak for the entire community. They don't speak for the 150 or so worshippers, 200 or so worshippers that used to turn up every night prior to the masjid being closed. They don't speak for us. Requirements that they've stipulated that they need the money to to complete renovation works, which is absolute rubbish. They need money for legal fees. It could be the case where the judge looks at the evidence against the 16 or so brothers and say, listen, you want to turn this masjid into a private property and restrict access to general members of the community? No, in fact, maybe this thing should go to trial, and there you are looking at hundreds of thousands of pounds. If they decide to do that. Remember what this masjid done. I'm going to leave a few pictures up here. It forced worshippers to pray on the streets when they closed the masjid down. They first worshippers to pray on the streets. Elderly and children. Assaulted worshippers as well. No doubt about that. They just took it on themselves to assault worshippers. Made wrongful, fictitious allegations to the police leading to wrongful arrests, primarily mine and another brother's. They threatened us on social media, on Facebook, using fictitious pseudonyms, fictitious accounts, stalking us, telling us that they're inside the masjid looking for us, praying behind us. You have to realize what devious individuals the committee are of Wembley Masjid. You know, it's endless. It's endless with what they've done to persecute members of the local community, that the worshippers that attend that masjid. Alhamdulillah, our struggle continues. Please, please, please do not donate to these people. You know, Alhamdulillah, we are part of the, you know, I say it proudly and loudly, I am part of the do not donate campaign. I struggle hard to stop people, to let people know exactly the transgressions this committee has done against the local community. Remember, they blew £15,000 of your sadaqah, zakat money, general donation money, okay, of the masjid. They blew that within a day. This is what who are hell-bent on turning this masjid into a private property. So please, please be mindful. Before you decide to make any donations, realize where your money is going. Your money will be used to prosecute brothers, to ban brothers. Is that the sort of masjid you want? So eventually, if you decide to speak out with us against this community, against this committee, stand with us. You're looking at yourself getting banned, and probably members of your family as well. So please, 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 don't fall into the trap of thinking that your money is going to be used to complete renovation works, much needed renovation works in the masjid. You know, I mean, if you look at their accounts for the previous year, if you look at them, you have a large amount of money being used on security and legal costs. I kid you not, security and legal costs, a vast amount of money. I don't have the figures on me, but you can dig into my previous videos, and there's been videos done about that as well. But £15,000 of your money was nothing to them. They blew that in a couple of hours. A barrister coming to the Royal Courts of Justice, charged for his travel time, presenting them for 2 hours, and then driving back to his office. That's, you know, and he looked at the legal work, obviously, for a couple of days. £15,000. So yeah, they think they're in, you know, this is what your masjid is up to. Banning brothers, banning prominent members of our community who speak out against them, who dare to speak out against them. Okay, banning us and turning the masjid into a private property. So essentially, you've got a nightclub. That's what you've got going on. You've got the final issue that I'm going to speak about. I don't want this video to drag on for too long. There will be a lot of cutting and editing eventually. Is if you have any money left over from your sadaqah or zakat, a friend of mine is involved with the Abu Faisal Trust in Pakistan, setting up, I'm going to leave captions and pictures up here. He sets up basically water pumps throughout Pakistan, from Kashmir, Azad Kashmir, Lahore, village areas, Sindh, Multan, Balochistan, setting up water pumps in these very, very rural areas where people have to travel some miles to, to get water. So he sets up water pumps. Each pump costs £75. So I'm going to leave a link, and you can see from the pictures that I'm presenting now exactly where your money would go. I've bought, over the last 3 or 4 Ramazans, I've bought 4 to 5 pumps every Ramazan. So yeah, if you've got any money left over, tonight is possibly tomorrow is the last day of Ramadan. If you have any money left over, please, 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 purchase a pump. I'll leave the link here. So it's the Abu Faisal. He's running the pump funding project in conjunction with Abu Faisal. And what the great thing about SM, what he does is, once he takes a payment, I think it's £85 for one pump, he sends you a picture of the installed pump, just like I'm displaying in the pictures alongside of me. So yeah, you can see the pictures alongside of me. He will send a picture of your name, the pump number, the area that it's been installed in. It's a registered charity. Alhamdulillah, he has a person out there literally going up and down Pakistan installing these pumps. So, it's fantastic. If you want to install it in the name of, a loved one, or in the name of your children or your wife, it's a fantastic effort. But yeah, definitely a worthy cause. And please, brothers and sisters, stay at home, adhere to the COVID-19 social distancing restrictions. Don't get caught out going out doing stupid things, like a lot of brothers with what's going on around the world. Muslims are being accused of spreading the coronavirus, for God's sake. So please stay at home, do not break the law, and inshallah ta'ala, next Eid things will go back to normal. So that's all I've got to say. Number one, beware of those people who feel that they're part of the safe sect, individuals such as Mr. Shamsi from Speaker's Corner. Number two, beware of our local committee, lying, gathering money under false pretenses to finish renovation works when they really need it for legal fees. Is that where you want your money to be spent? Banning people? Could be you that could be banned next. And number 3, S.N. Khan's project, water pump installation project, in conjunction with the Abu Faisal Trust. So please donate generously. It's possibly possibly second to last night of Ramadan. Please donate generously. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.